आसक्तिर अनभिस्वति पुत्रधारा गृह आदिषु नित्यं च समुचितत्वम् इष्टानिष्टोपपत्तिषु मयि च अन्ययोगेन भक्तिरव्यभिचारिणी विविक्त देश सेवित्वं रतिर्जन संतति अध्यात्म ज्ञान नित्यत्वं तत्वज्ञानार्थ दर्शनम् एतत् ज्ञानम् इति प्रोक्तम् अज्ञानं यद् अतोऽन्यथा. Translation: humility, pridelessness, non-violence, tolerance, simplicity, approaching a bona fide spiritual master, cleanliness, steadiness, self-control, renunciation of the objects of the sense gratification, objects of false ego, the perception of the evil of birth, death, old and disease, detachment, freedom from entanglement with children, wife, home, and the rest, even mindlessness amid pleasant and unpleasant events, constant and unalloyed devotion to me, aspiring to live in a solitary place, detachment from the general mass of people, accepting the importance of self-realization and philosophical search for the absolute truth. All these I declare to be knowledge, and besides this, whatever there may be is ignorance. I'll read the first. I'll read the first paragraph. Purport. This process of knowledge is sometimes misunderstood by less intelligent men as being the interaction of the field of activity. But actually, this is the real process of knowledge. Even if one accepts this process, then the possibility of approaching the absolute truth exists. This is not the interaction of the 24 elements as described before. This is actually the means to get out of the entanglement of those elements. The embodiment soul is entrapped by the body, which is a case made up of the 24 elements. And the process of knowledge, as described here in the means to get out of it. Of all the description of the process of knowledge, the most important point is described in the first line of the 11th verse. Maicha ananya yogena bhakti avyabhicharini. The process of knowledge terminates in unalloyed devotional service to the Lord. So if one does not approach or is not able to approach the transcendental service of the Lord, then the other 19 items are of no particular value. But if one takes to devotional service in full knowledge, full Krishna consciousness, The other 19 items automatically develops within him, as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Yasyasti Bhaktir Bhagavati Akinchana Sarvair Gunai Tatra Samasate Surah. All the good qualities of the knowledge develop in one who has attained the stage of devotional service. The principle of what? The principle of accepting a spiritual master, as mentioned in the 8th verse, is essential. Even for one who takes to devotional service, it is most important. Transcendental life begins when one accepts a bona fide spiritual master, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, clearly states here that this process of knowledge is the actual path. Anything speculated beyond this is nonsense. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sathitamena Bhutale Swarukadanayam Dadati Swadanatika. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchan Gauraki Shri Vrindavaneshwari Vishnu Sute Devi Pranami Haripriya Vanchakalpatarubhasya Tapasya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshwari. So it's a very beautiful instruction given by Lord to Arjuna. Amanitvam, humility. So this is the barometer marker of our devotional service. The more humbler you are, the more advanced devotee. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he describes in his Astakam, Trunadapi Sunchena Tarureva Sveshana, Amani Namanadena, Kirtaniya Sadhani. This is humility. And this is the ultimate, topmost goal. Obiel Kapoor, who was friend of Srila Prabhupada, he asked Prabhupada that love of God and Krishna is the topmost goal. So do you have a formula? He was chemist, Prabhupada was chemist. Do you have a formula for getting this love of Krishna? He said, I don't have a formula, but I know the process. He said, Trunadapi Sunikana Tarureva Saishana, Amanina Manadina Kirtaniya Sadahari. So this is the process for love Godhead. This formula, tonic. He used the word tonic. Do you have a tonic to have love of Godhead? Do you have a tonic? So Prabhupada says, I don't have a tonic, but I have formula. So Trunada Pisunichena, who can be more tolerant than a tree, who gives mango, even if you cut that branch or throw stone at fruits, still mango or fruit tree. Give the fruits. So, who can be more tolerant than this, except Haridas Thakur? Haridas Thakur, he was beaten up in 22 different marketplaces by Mohammedan soldiers. They were ordered to kill him because he was practicing Krishna consciousness. So he was beaten up, but he would die. Actually, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was taking his beating. So at the end, Haridas Thakur, he pretended that if he is killed, if he is died, he is dead. So that the soldiers will not be punished by king. So even though they were beating me up, he was trying to save them. Same as Jesus Christ. When he was crossed, he prayed to Lord, my dear Lord, these people are ignorant. Please forgive them. Even though he was nailed down to cross. So this is humility. Humility. This is the ornament of a devotee. It's called necklace of a Vaishnava. Trunadapi Sunichena. Tavareva Shaisana. Trunadapi Sunichena, considering oneself to be very insignificant, more insignificant than a straw in the street. You cannot have a cup of coffee by selling by blade of grass. So we have to become more humble than that. Amanina, that we have to not accept any kind of respect for ourselves. Amanina. I am more lower than a straw in the street. Porisera kito hoy moisul agist. Jagai madai hoy moisul papist. So, Krishnadas Kaviraj, he wrote in his book, Chaitamrit, Porishera kit hoy moisul agist. I'm more lower than the worm in a stove. Porishera kit hoy moisul agist. Jagai madai hoy moisul papist. And that I am more sinful than Jagai Madai. So this is the humility. Humility is the ornament of devotee, pure devotee. We have to become humble, amanina, manlina, giving respect to others, never expect any respect for oneself. So, Amanitvam, Adam, Nityam. So, all these qualities Prabhupada summarizes in purport in one quality, and that one quality is mentioning that one should practice pure, unalloyed, transcendental, loving devotional service to Krishna and only Krishna. So, Krishna says, my avyabhicharini bhakti. Vyabhichar, prostitution. Avyabhichar means sati, pure chaste lady. Avyabhicharini. So, the bhakti should not be mixed with any other material alternative motive. Bhakti should be just for Krishna and only Krishna. Avyabhicharini bhakti. Vyabhichar, avyabhichar. So that bhakti is defined by Srila Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Of course, it is a pure bhakti. He is defining Anya Abhilasa Sunya. Anya Abhilasa Sunya. Gyan Karmad Anavrutam. Anukulin Krishna Nusilam. Bhakti Uttama. Uttam, pure bhakti, is Anya Abhilasa Sunya. No material desires, only spiritual desires, only to serve Krishna. Anya Abhilasa Sunya, Gyan Karmad Anavrutam. Giving up jnana, speculative knowledge. Not bhakti jnana, bhakti yukta jnana, but speculative knowledge. Gyan karma or karma, fruitive reason, fruitive action. Gyan karma anavrutam, giving up. Anukulena Krishna Anusilan. Anusilan means seva, worshipping Lord. Gyan karma anavrutam, Anukulena Krishna Anusilan. Serving Krishna, Anukul, the way he likes it. Not what we like it. He likes, oh, he would love this, he would love that. And he will okay it from within your heart. Yes, I love this, I love that. You can talk to Radha Sarabhihari, what he likes, what he doesn't like. So, Anukulena Krishna Anusila, Bhakti Uttama, that is pure devotional service. Bhakti is defined in our scripture. Narad Muni defined bhakti. He defined how that goes, Loka? Anya Vilas. And Sarvopadi Vinirmuttam Tat Paratrena Nirmulam Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Uttama. So Anya Vilasa Sunya. I'm mixing both. How does it go again? Sarvopadi Vinirmuttam. So Upadi, I'm rich man, I'm handsome, I'm beautiful, I'm great devotee. Everybody should offer their obeisances unto me. No, humility. So, Anukulan Krishna's name. Sarvopadi. I'm getting old, you can see that. Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam. Tatparatrina Nirmanam. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam. By the senses, by our senses, we have to serve the master of the senses, who is Krishna. So that is bhakti. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam. Bhakti Ruchite. So this bhakti to Krishna and none other than Krishna will automatically produce in our heart all the good qualities. Automatically all these qualities, 26 qualities of Vaishnava, automatically it will produce. Yasyasti bhakti bhagavati akinchana sarvai gunais tatra samasate sura hara bhaktasya kuto mahatmana swarupena dhavato mahi. So yasyasti bhakti bhagavati akinchana. Bhakti se way Bhagavati. Bhakti means only to Krishna. Bhakti, Bhagavati, Bhagavat. In connection with Krishna is called Bhagavat, Bhakti. So that Bhakti will produce all good quality, all good qualities of demigods automatically will be there in a devotee who is practicing pure devotional service. Yes, all demigods, guna, the sum total of all demigods, sum total of all qualities will automatically manifest in a pure devotee who is worshipping Krishna, who is serving Krishna. Yasyasti bhakti bhagavati akinchana sarve gunai tatra samasate sura. Sura, demigods. All the good qualities of demigods will automatically manifest one who is practicing pure devotional service to Krishna. Sarvai gunai tatra samasate. Hara bhaktasya kuto mahatmana. Or who is not a devotee, he may have so many qualities like philanthropic work, feeding poor, distributing clothing and distributing so many things. They think they are doing good punya karma. But if it is not in a connection with Krishna, then it will bind us. It will bind us. And that bondage may take us to hellish condition, hell. Just like we have so many examples. King Runa, he was righteous. He would give 10,000 cows every day as a donation to Brahmanas. Anyway, you know the story. One cow went to the other Brahmanas. That cow was donated already. So fight between Brahman and then he had to become lizard in a well. So-called piety will not help us. So-called piety, charity. We are not against charity, but charity should be done in connection with Krishna. In connection with Him. Further, Prabhupada always saying in Bhagavad Gita that one should donate extra money that he may have to furthering Krishna consciousness, to Krishna conscious, his Krishna consciousness, he can spend going to New Vrindavan or going to places of pilgrimage in North America. All Prabhupada's temples are places of pilgrimage. There are seminars and so many gathered like that. We can spend money in furthering our Krishna consciousness and spend money for preaching Krishna consciousness. So that is topmost charity dana. So, yasyasti bhakti bhagavati akinchana sarvagunais tatra samasate sura. All the good quality of demigods, sura, manifest in devotee, plus much more. Demigods also have ulterior motive themselves, but a devotee is more respected by Lord. Of course, Vishnu Bhakta Bhavet Deva, the demigods are the Vishnu's Bhakta, Krishna's devotees are the real demigods, Vishnu Bhakta Bhavet Deva. So, to know the science of bhakti, to know the science of devotional service, we have to have shortcuts, because there are so many things mentioned in scriptures and so many works of so many so-called spiritual leaders, this lead people their way. So we have to be very careful, and that's why Prabhupada is mentioning in his last part of purport, one should have a spiritual master. One should have a spiritual master and serve him. And that spiritual master should be pure devotee of Krishna, or Madhyan devotee of Krishna. Prabhupada emphasizes that one has to have a spiritual master. Om Adhyana Timirandasya Jnanandjana Salakaya Chakshurumilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Anyway, Guru's qualities are unlimited. Sansara Dava Nanalila Loka Pranaya Karuni Ganaganato Praptasya Kalyana Gunar Gunavashya Vande Guru Sri Chara, and so on. Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Satma. So many nice qualities that spiritual masters should have. And that spiritual master, the biggest quality of spiritual master is that he must be transcendental, unalloyed devotional service, unalloyed servant of Krishna. That's the biggest quality. He has to be devoted to Krishna. That's the topmost quality of a spiritual master. He has to have a connection. He has to have a connection. And that means parampara, that spiritual masters should be in a lineage starting from Krishna down to Vaishnava sect, such as ours, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. They should be linked up to Krishna. Spiritual master quality is that he is sold out to Krishna. And of course, when he is devotee, then automatically, as we say, all good qualities qualities manifesting. So we have to look for a spiritual master with minimum these qualities, that he must be in a Guru Parampara, he must be authorized by Guru or set up framework. He should be authorized, not man-made Guru. He proclaimed himself to be Guru. Not like that. He should be authorized. Evam parampara prapti mimam radha vidusakale nihamata yogo bhasta paranta. He should be in parampara. That is biggest quality. He should be authorized. In ISKCON, there is a very good check and balance between Guru, managerial authority, GBC, scriptures, Prabhupada, good check and balance. So you can never go wrong with ISKCON Guru, Parampara, everything is check all the way to Krishna. So our 99% of the work is done by choosing ISKCON Gurus. Choosing Guru in itself is good art. One has to be very careful. Within ISKCON, authorized, no problem. Whoever you accept Guru, he will take you to Krishna and Prabhupada and all lineage. So, Prabhupada is stressing these points in these verses, that one should be humble and that one should perform pure unalloyed devotional service to Krishna, bhakti. And then he says, in order to practice bhakti, you need a teacher. And that teacher is easily available in our society. We cannot go wrong. So thank you very much. Any question anybody has? What time am I supposed to stop?
6:15. 6:15. Yes. Thank you for such a wonderful class. Speaking of humility, it's so strong. It seems that in order to really have humility, we have to have some kind of understanding. Some knowledge has to be there to understand just how important that is. So how do we work upon getting that knowledge to become humble? Not just externally, but to really cultivate humility.
Well, we have to cleanse our consciousness. We have to raise our consciousness to spiritual consciousness. We have to work constantly on that. And that's what chanting means. Chanting means, how can I become pure lover of Krishna? When you are pure lover of Krishna, all these qualities automatically manifest. Yasyasti bhakti bhagavati akinchana sarvai guna tantra samasate sura. So all these good qualities will manifest by performing pure, unalloyed, transcendental loving service to Krishna under the guidance of a spiritual master. So humility will come if we have to work on that ourselves. How I have to restrict myself not to offend anybody, starting with Vaishnavas. Vaishnava offense is very severe. that Krishna doesn't like. He definitely doesn't like. So within ourselves we have to work congenial, cooperative, love, trust, cooperation. We have to constantly work on our quality called humility. That we should be cautious, always cautious, where I am not humble. But that may come later on also. Like many people ask me, how can I become humble at work? So that's a big problem. But Prabhupada says that you can be a goat at home, a lion out there. So depends upon your age, your task. But still at the bottom of our heart, we should remember that I am a devotee and I should be more humbler than a stone, street and tree and respecting, never expecting respect. Constantly we have to work on that. We have to, whatever mistake we make, improve on that. Not to repeat mistake. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, can you explain what is devotional service? As an example, some example, like washing the pots in the kitchen? This is service.
Devotional service in a nutshell can be defined that work you put in connection with Krishna or spiritual master. It may be washing pots, mopping floor, distributing books or other thing or anything. So whatever is required, we should do. That makes sense?
Yeah. So if I'm doing an action, I'm saying I'm doing this for Krishna. Because Krishna is everything and I'm doing that for him.
Yes. Yes. Connection. Is this for Krishna or not? If it is not for Krishna, then it's for Maya. Simple. Completely opposite to each other. Or for my senses, or for my ego, or for my mind, whatever. But we should be always conscious of that connection, Krishna's connection. Any other question? Yeah.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Did I understand correctly, you have said that all ISKCON gurus are bona fide spiritual masters?
All ISKCON gurus are
bona fide spiritual masters.
He said, did you say that all ISKCON gurus are bona fide spiritual masters?
Yes, they are bona fide because bona fide means authorized. So GBC as a body authorized ultimately. Anyway, there is a procedure. Local people, suppose I'm in Philadelphia, I want to become a guru, then local and around temples, we have to get a approval. Then GBC gives the approval. Then you become full-fledged guru. So there is a procedure. So what is the question? Is that answer?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Thank you for answering my question.
That answers?
Yes.
Okay. So that is the procedure. You say something?
No, I was just repeating what he
Oh.
said.
So there is a procedure. You can just self-made, can be self-made guru. Local devotee knows you well, very well. And what devotional service you engage and your day-to-day activities and so many years of devotional And DBC, all of them, unanimous gives their blessings. And if there is a doubt, then they write back to local authority. So actually, so many devotees are giving blessings before you become a guru. Any other question? Okay, time up for line. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Abhishek Prabhupada. Sarad Bihari ki, whatever.
Sharad Bihari.
Sarad Bihari. Okay. Jagannath Baladev Sundar Devi ki, Sri Govindai ki, आप सब वैष्णव भक्तवृंद की, गौ प्रेमानंद।